There is a legend about a woman who turned into stone on the New Year's Eve, 1955.
This mystery took place in the house on the Chkalova Street 84, where one lady named Claudia Balonkina used to live with her son Nikolai. Once Nikolai decided to invite guests to the New Year's party. Among his guests there was his girlfriend, Zoya Karnaukhova. Nikolai was a bit late for the party, and Zoya was sitting alone, waiting for him to come. All the other girls had been dancing when Zoya suddenly said, "If Nikolai is not here, I will dance with Saint Nikolai," and directed her steps right to his icon.
All friends were terrified, saying that it was a sin, but she didn't change her direction and kept saying, "If the God really exists, he will punish me." She took the icon, pressed it to her chest, turned back to the circle of the dancing guests.
It was impossible to move Zoya, and the icon stuck into her hands. The girl didn't look alive, though her heart was still beating slowly.
Soon the whole city found about this story. The police was afraid of coming close for her. Doctors couldn't do anything with Zoya. Priests came, but they were helpless as well. And it was a celibate priest, Seraphim, who could pull out the icon from the Zoya's hands. He predicted the day of her death, the Easter day. The Zoya was standing for 128 days, and after that she left her life.
There is also another version. The first secretary of the Samara Regional Committee, Mikhail Yefremov, said the following. One old lady was passing by and said that young people were dancing in that house. And one girl started dancing with the icon and became stony. Of course, citizens and police gathered immediately. The committee wanted priests to be there, but afterward changed their mind and decided there is no need in it. A silly thing is occurred. There lived just an old lady, and there was no dancing at all. According to the eyewitness's account, the fact of dancing there really took place, and an old nun passing by really said, "You will turn out to be a salty column." Since then, Claudia Balonkina began to gossip about the reality of nun's words, but there was nothing more about it.
According to the legend, the Zoya Standing was exactly on this place. To tell you the truth, it's a bit scary right here. This is exactly the place where the icon of Saint Nicholas stood, right here. In Russia we call it the Red Corner. Nevertheless, this story has a special place in our history. Was it true or not? Who knows? It's all about faith. But the story remains the most mysterious pages of our history, the history of Samara.